So today we're going to ditch the weights, but we're still going to get in a great workout. We're going to use light cardio, balance, and body weight exercises. I love incorporating balance and strength because it forces you to really focus on your form and works tiny muscles you never even knew you had until now. All right, as usual, we're gonna start off with the warm-up. It's very important, gets the blood flowing. We're gonna do jump rope. I love jump rope because again, you can do a lot of variants. You can do the single jump, you can do the double jump like I'm doing here, which makes it a little easier. Or you can just run or skip through the jump through, which is gonna be the easiest option. All right, we're almost done with the jump rope. All right, our next warm-up exercise is going to be the twist and pivot, which you just kind of want to get down, not really low, but till you're still comfortable, and you're just going to twist and pivot on those feet. That's really going to warm up your core. You want to rotate your torso to the side you're pivoting to. It's going to warm up the legs and the core, both of which we're going to use in the workout. All right, we're almost done. Time to move to the sumo squat, the sumo air squat. So what you're gonna wanna do is spread your legs wide, and with slow and controlled movements, drop that booty down, keep the weight in your heels, and when you come up, you're gonna pop your hip forward. Keep your glutes contracted the entire time. So you're gonna go down and only go as fast as you can go and as low as you can go while still maintaining control. Almost done. All right, here are our toe touches. Make sure you're really contracting that core and reaching for that opposite foot with your hand. Again, this is gonna warm up your legs and your core, both of which we're going to be using in this workout. You're almost done. And it's time to do our last warm-up exercise, which are front and back leg swings. If you have issues with balance, you can always grab a chair and hold on to the chair. But what you want to do is just swing that leg as far back and forward as you can while still maintaining control. It's tougher than it looks, trust me. It took me a couple tries to get this, but you'll get there. All right, we're almost done and ready to move on to the workout. Warm up complete. Time to, oh, look at me, saying hi. All right, our first exercise is going to be the push away balance. So what you're gonna wanna do is start on that left foot, raise your right foot and kind of come into a one-legged squat, sink the weight into the heels, and you're gonna lean forward and brace yourself with your hands on the floor and do as much of a push-up as you can. And when you're done, you're gonna push away with your hands, absorb a lot of that momentum into your core, come back into that one-legged stance and do as much of a squat as you can with your weight still being in the heels. All right, 30 seconds, we're gonna switch to the other leg. So come up onto that right leg and raise your opposite leg. Again, brace yourself with your hands, come forward onto the floor and push away. Absorb the momentum with your core, come back up into the one-legged squat, and bring your opposite leg forward so that you're fully balancing. This is a challenging move, but you can do it. You're doing a great job. Keep up the good work. All right, we're almost done. Time to transition to our next exercise, the walkout with swivel.
So for this exercise, you want to do it as fast as you can while still maintaining good form. So you're going to start from standing. You're going to reach up, get that full stretch, roll your hands down to your feet, walk out to a plank, and bring your knee to the opposite elbow. Walk your hands back, roll all the way up, bring your hands to the sky, and repeat. Again, you want to do this quickly to get that cardio in there and get the blood flow in, break out a sweat, but you also want to make sure you're concentrating, you're focusing on each movement. So when you're bringing your knees to your elbow, make sure they get there or as close as you can, and you're really engaging your entire core, and you're keeping that strong plank position. And you want to make sure you're rolling up when you stretch back upwards, and you're maintaining good control. All right, we're almost done here. We've got 3, 2, 1.
Time to transition to our next exercise, which is the push-up to one-leg squat. You might have to watch this through a couple times. It took me a little while to get, but what you're going to want to do is start standing, put your hands to the floor, jump back into a plank and do a push-up. At the top of the push-up, you're going to raise one leg and jump up with the leg that's still on the ground. Without touching the ground with your other foot, kind of bring it through and stand up on that one leg while still keeping your weight in your heel, and achieving as much of a squat as you can. We're gonna do 30 seconds on each side. All right, time to switch to the other leg. Go down into that plank, do a push-up, top of the push-up, raise the other leg, jump the leg that's on the ground into your hands, come up onto one leg and drop the other foot. So you're gonna go back, do a push-up, top of the push-up, leg comes up, jump feet into your hands, come up onto that one leg while keeping your weight in your heel. You might not get you're not gonna get a big squat with this, but just try to keep the weight in the heels and get as much of a squat as you can. And you're done.
Time for the next exercise, which is a plank with an opposite arm leg lift. So you're going to want to make sure you get a good plank before you lift your left leg and your right arm and you hold it there for 30 seconds. We're going to do 30 seconds on either side. You're working everything here. This is such a good exercise for your entire body and for control. You're engaging your entire core. You're stretching. You're getting as long as you can with that extended arm and that extended leg. You're contracting your glutes. Your shoulders are working. Your arms are working. All right, 30 seconds. Switch. Notice how I lift my leg first and then my arm. I make sure I have a strong plank before I add in these other elements, which take it to a whole nother level. It's so good for you though. You're going to notice changes in your core. You're going to notice changes in your glutes, your shoulders. This works everything. Come on, just a little bit longer. You've got it. You've got it. Hold on, and
gosh, that exercise is really challenging. All right, now it's time to come up and do our alternating runner's lunges. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna start off in a chair pose, and as quickly as you can while still maintaining good form, you're gonna reach back with one leg and go into a high lunge. Come back into chair just for a second, reach back with the opposite leg and stay in a high lunge. Again, you want this to be, you want to move quickly, but you don't want to lose form. You always want to maintain good form. So make sure you're sinking your weight into your heels when you come up into that chair and you're reaching back and you're getting a good lunge when you reach back with your opposite leg. When you reach back into the lunge, make sure you're standing more erect as well. Sorry for that car noise in the background. Hazards of a voiceover outside while the kiddos are playing, but it's all worth it in the end. All right, you're almost done here. I love this exercise too. Who am I kidding? I love all exercises. You're almost done. You're there in 3, 2, 1. Good job. Hooray, you made it through round 1. Time for a much deserved rest. Time for round 2. Hopefully you made it back. Time for our push away balances again. This is a really challenging exercise, but one that works so many muscles. You know, when you notice when you're on that one foot in your ankle, you're gonna feel a ton of little muscles moving all over the place, and you're gonna wanna go from side to side. That means all those stabilizer muscles in your ankle are working, which is good. You're working those muscles you never even knew you had. You're improving your balance. It's awesome. All right, 30 seconds. Time to switch legs. Come up onto that one foot, sink the weight into the heels, put your arms forward, come forward and do as much as a push-up as you can. Push away, bring that leg up, send it back, and this entire time, you're not putting that opposite leg on the ground. You can if you need to catch your balance, but the goal is to go the whole minute without putting that opposite foot on the ground once. You're gonna swing it forward and swing it back. You're done in 3, 2, 1. Good job. Time for the next exercise. You guys are doing great. It's time for our walkout with swivel. This exercise should just feel really good. I love this exercise. But like I said before, who am I kidding? I love them all. So what you want to concentrate here is really you're really getting that good stretch at the top and the bottom. At the top when your hands are all the way up, and the bottom when your hands are touching the floor. You're really walking out as far as you can, getting a good plank. Engaging the core to bring the knee into the opposite elbow, walking back and slowly rolling up. Take that roll all the way up to your shoulders and even roll your shoulders back. Come up, reach all the way down, walk out, and again, knee to opposite elbow. You're gonna do, your left knee to right elbow and then your right knee to your left elbow. Whew, hopefully I said that right. All right. This exercise should make you feel really good, really stretched out. And then you're done in 3, 2, 1. You guys are doing really great. Keep up the good work. Moving on from the walkout with swivel, and time for our challenging push-up to one leg squat, round 2. But totally doable because you guys are awesome. All right, so from standing, come down, jump back into that solid plank position, do a good push-up, then raise that one leg, jump the other one in, come up to that one-legged squat, stand, and put the other leg down. You could alternate which leg you wanted to raise and then jump up with. In this video, I do 30 seconds on each side just to really tire one side out. But just to switch it up, you could always alternate legs as you go back. But in this one, we do 30 seconds. Speaking of, your 30 seconds are up, so go ahead and switch legs, come down, do a push-up. At the top of the push-up, raise the opposite leg, jump in, whoop, whoop, almost lost my balance. Look, that's all those stabilizer muscles working down there in your ankle. So you're working your arms, your shoulders, your core, and all those stabilizer muscles in your ankle. This is just a great exercise. Great full body compound movements to really whip you into shape fast. All right, you're done in 3, 2, 1. You guys are doing awesome. All right, it's time for our plank opposite arm leg lifts. So again, get into a strong plank position, and whichever is easiest for you, raise that one leg, and then whichever leg you raise that opposite arm. So in this video, I've raised my left leg and my right arm, and we're gonna hold it there for 30 seconds. Make sure you're staying tight in your core. I know this is challenging. I'm trying to smile at you there to fool you, but trust me, this is challenging. I was definitely breaking out into a sweat here while talking to my kids, unbeknownst to you. All right, switch sides. My kids were playing outside around me. I love working out outside. It's fresh air. The kids get to play. To be honest with you, they don't bug me. I hate to put it that way, but we're being honest here. While I'm doing this, it's awesome. All right, so make sure you're engaging your entire core. You're really, engaging the glute to lift the leg up. You're raising your arm from your shoulder. You're getting full extension, and you're done.
Gosh, you're almost there. We're on the last exercise of round 2, which is our alternating runner's lunges. So again, get in that chair position, put your weight in your heels, really contract your glutes and engage those quads. You're never going to come up to a standing position. So by the end of this, your quads should be on fire. And you're going to alternate the leg you step back with and come up into a high lunge. This is a great exercise too for your lower body and your balance. See, you see me even wobble there a bit. You want to do this again as quickly as you can while maintaining your balance. So the better you get at this, the better control you have over your body, the better aligned it is, and the more control you have over your body balance, the faster you'll be able to do this exercise. It's harder than it looks because you're working so many muscles and your legs should be burning right about now. But keep up the good work. You're doing great. You're almost done, and after this, you have a break. So hang in there. The end of round 2 is in sight. In 3, 2, 1.
Time for a rest before we start round 3. Good job, guys. Rest complete. Time for those darn push-away balances, but good news, this is your last round. You've made it this far. Congratulations, you're doing a great job. Another important thing I don't think I mentioned with this exercise is you don't want to push your elbows out. Again, kind of like when you're doing a tricep toe push-ups, you want to keep your elbows in so they go back. It's easier for you to leverage and then push gently away again. So when you come up into that one-legged balance, you're coming up, not going out. All right, time to switch legs.
Go ahead, brace yourself, come forward, do that half tricep push-up, push away, absorb the momentum in your core, and use that back leg, the leg that's in the air, for stability. That'll really help you balance as you come up, not to fall back or to the side. So make sure you're doing that as well. It's a little late in the game to mention that, but hopefully you figured it out. If not, there you go. Good news is you're almost done in 3, 2, 1.
Time for our last walkout with swivels, at least in this exercise. Again, this exercise should feel really good. Opposite knee to opposite elbow. Walk your hands back. Curve, roll up. Make sure you take that roll all the way into your shoulders. Roll back down, walk out. And take your opposite knee to your opposite elbow. Balance is so important. It's going to help you be more coordinated in your movements, and it's going to help you with your alignment. So as you progress and you want to do more complicated exercises, it's going to help your body's alignment so you're not falling all over the place, and you'll just have a better sense of self.
And a better understanding of total body balance and how it applies to your movements and everyday life, really. We all balance so many things, especially as moms, so why not have a good understanding of body balance as well? Who knew you were doing so many great things for your body just with this one workout? So keep up the good work, don't quit, and the good news is you're almost done with this exercise. All right, I know you all are sad, but this is our last round of our push-ups to our one-legged squats. I know, so sad, at least just for this exercise. So again, what you want to do is jump back into a push-up, do a good push-up, jump that one foot, the left foot here, into your hands, and come up into a one-legged squat before you stand and put the foot down. This is a great exercise to work your strength, your upper body strength, when you do that good push-up, your core when you go back into plank, and obviously your balance when you jump that one foot into your hands, come into the squat, and then stand. This is all working so many muscles. All right, we're going to switch legs. So you're working your core here, you're working your upper body strength here, you're working your balance here. The stabilizer muscles in your ankles should be going nuts. But it's great because those muscles hardly ever get a workout. So you're getting stronger, you're burning fat, you're achieving better body balance all in one move. And hopefully breaking out into a sweat, of course. And even better news is that you're almost done in 3, 2, 1. Good job.
Hang in there, y'all. We're almost there. We've just got 2 exercises left. They're difficult, but you can do it. So you're doing the plank opposite arm leg lift. Again, just make sure you're breathing. You don't want to hold your breath in this exercise because you're going to get tired. You're probably going to start to shake a little bit, but just make sure you're breathing and you're concentrating on the hold. Commit to the intensity. And just make sure you're concentrating. Hold it for just a little longer. All right, now switch sides. Get a firm plank and raise that opposite arm and the opposite leg and just hold. Again, make sure you're breathing. You're focusing on engaging your entire core. You're contracting the glutes to keep that leg up. You're strong in your leg. You're strong in your arm. You're reaching out from the shoulder. You're reaching out from the hip for full extension. And you're there in 3, 2, 1. Congratulations! You made it to the last exercise in the last round of our circuit today. We're going to finish off with alternating runner's lunges or step back lunges. So go ahead and get into that chair position. Keep your weight in your heels, engage your quadriceps, tighten your glutes, and you're going to step back with alternating legs into a high lunge position. And when you come back, you do not fully stand up. You just come back to the chair pose, and as quickly as you can, you keep alternating which leg you step back with into the lunge.
Again, you want to do this quickly, but you also want to maintain good form. You never want to sacrifice form. So go as quickly as you can while maintaining good form. If your balance is off or you start to fall, just come back to the chair pose, collect yourself, and come and do the lunges again. You will get better with time as you have an increased sense of balance and better body alignment as you do this workout. You're doing a great job, so keep up the good work. I, for one, am very sad because our time together is rapidly coming to an end, but the good news is that you are almost done. So I hope you have a good rest of your day, and congratulations, you finished, you did it. I hope you feel accomplished because you are awesome. Don't forget to stretch, cool down, and hydrate. Have a good day.